I'm going to show you guys how to work out with a wheelchair and how we're going to work your upper body and your midsection and your arms. Now with your arms, you do that and it helps you with your arm strength, and that's good for trying to transfer. Another good thing to try to do that I did was try to push yourself up like that, and what that does, that helps your arms get bigger and bigger. Also, if you want to work the midsection, which is really good to help you stand up for your core. So what you want to do is just sit in your wheelchair like this and just do little things like this. You can hold something that's heavy and just put it towards your chest. But even that little motion, remember, even that motion is half of your body weight. It's not your leg weight, it's just your back is still holding up your head, which is about 8 pounds, and your neck and all the chest area and all that. So that's going to work that out. So when you do this, it's like a crunch, but in a wheelchair. And that helps your core. Anytime you work these muscles, it helps your core out and it helps your back out also. Those muscles will help you stand up straight. Now, if you get in a chair and you're able to, try to stand. Now, what you want to do and work your legs with that is try to stand, try. But if you can't, it's alright. Good thing to do is try, instead of using your arms to move your wheelchair back and forth, try to use your leg. Try. Because I know some people don't have any control of their muscles in their legs or their calves or anything. Now, one thing to do is just do, if you see my toes, just do up and downs with your ankles like this. And what that does, that works this muscle and these muscles going up and down. And then to work in all this, so just switch off and just do it. Now, rule of thumb is when you do that, do it till you feel it burn, then do 5 more. That's rule of thumb. So do like 20. 1, 2, and count either on the up or the down swing, whatever you want, whatever's comfortable for you. But always remember, when you push yourself a little bit harder than what you think, because your mind tells you to stop because it's painful. You can always do at least 5 more. Always try to get as much again. Now, when you get to, you do 20. Just say you do 20. Try to do 25. Then we get to doing 25 is easy. Then do 30. Then do 35. Then do 40. And I mean, that's a matter of days, weeks. It could be months, but it's improvement. Now, the one thing I want to tell you guys, when you're doing these things, don't expect results in a day, 2 days, 3 days. Now, like for me, I was diagnosed in 2003. From 03 till 09, 010, around that time, November of 09, so I considered 010 or 10, I was in remission. So I never believed I had a mess. I never understood it. So I ate and did, and I smoked, and I just did what I wanted to do. So I tore my body up for 7 years. I do not expect to be 100% back to normal in 1 year, 2 years, 3, or the 3 or 4 years that I've been sick. Because yes, I am still dealing with this relapse. But I know that it is getting better. So you look for the smaller things and do the smaller things, because the smaller things end up being bigger things, and that's a win. Any little improvement is better than no improvement. That's a win. That's a positive win for you. So do those things. Remember, do whatever you can do. Now, the one thing that I try to teach, like I'm telling JJ right now, is look for what you do, what muscles it control. Like when you do this, what muscles are affected when you're just doing this? Just doing this. What muscles are affected? Just look and do things and see what about it, and that way you can tell what exercise you can do in a wheelchair by yourself. Like I can tell, okay, that controls the front half. When I push forward, I'm getting and when I stop, I'm getting a lot of the back half. So back and forth, a good way to do what we would think it's a curling type motion. So you're actually doing a curl. So guess what? You're working out that muscle. So that's a good thing. Now, like I said, if you want to work your legs, if you can do it, and I know a lot of people can't, try moving your wheelchair with just like it's hard for me to with just your feet. But do back and forth, and that, if you look, is this motion. So that's working the thighs, which helps you just stand. Because this muscle. These muscles are what hold your weight up. These muscles back here and right through here are what keep your study from going back and forth. Now remember, even when you try to stand up, if you can, because a lot of people use wheelchairs just to move around because they can't move around. But go ahead and try just standing and sitting. Standing and sitting. That is a squat. Because you're working all these muscles. And do that until you're tired. And then do 5 more. And then rest. And you only have to do this probably maybe once a day. Try then go to 2 today. Then go to 3 today. Just increase whenever you can. Whatever you feel comfortable with. And that's just one piece to the puzzle of MS. Like the healthy diet, CCSVI, stem cells, workouts, positive thinking. For me, is number one. You have to say, I win. I beat this. It's me. I don't have MS. I deal with MS. Don't claim something you don't want. So when you do an exercise, tell yourself, I am getting stronger. I am now, my muscles are getting stronger. That's what you want to say. That's what you want to feel. When you tell yourself that, you're taking control of the disease that they say you have. No, say I don't have that. I deal with it. That's not saying you're not. I'm not saying that I just wake up every day and I'm okay. I'm saying I deal with MS and I'm doing what I can to be positive about MS. We need to stop the stigma of MS being a bad thing. MS is a good thing. You know why? I just met all these great people. I learned to be more patient. I've learned to be more caring for people who do deal with things. MS could be a good thing. Use it for the good, not the bad. And that, once you change in here, all this and the walking and everything is going to get better. I guarantee it. So I want you guys to have a great day. I love you all. Thank you so much for the group. Thank you for everything you do.